Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another live episode of The Long Dark. It has been a little too long. My name, of course, is UniteTheClans. I think it's been a couple weeks since I managed a live episode with you guys. We are doing the Nomad Challenge, which, if you're not familiar with it, is a trip across the entire map. We have to spend 3 days each at 15 different locations around the game world. We're really working our way through it, guys. We got 4 left to go, and we're starting there at the Quonset Garage, the highest one on the list that we have yet to complete. We have to spend 3 days here, so the start will be looting this place and then killing a little time. If you haven't tuned into one of these live streams in the past, especially with this challenge, there will be some downtime. It isn't the most action-packed of challenges, which is why I designed it for a live stream. And thank you for joining me. I'll get my face up on the screen here in a moment. And for those of you watching, yeah, we're doing this live. So whether you're watching live or you're watching the replay, go ahead and click the like button. And links for the previous episodes in this live series are in the description, as are links to all my other seasons of The Long Dark. I've done the Hopeless Rescue Challenge twice. I have done the Hunted Challenges, and now we're here working on the Nomad Challenge. After this, I'll only have 1 to go. Winter's almost over, though, so that may wait till next year. I like playing this game when the weather is cold. So yeah, just a heads up, there will be some downtime. The game is often very, very dark, so I'll mention that to you. And let's go ahead and get my face up on the screen, and we'll get ourselves started here. Alright, guys, welcome to the stream. Hello to Waldo, to Valkyrie, to Bree, to Wayne, and yeah, back to stream and back to my old self. If it wasn't obvious from episode 4 in this series, that was the last thing I did before disappearing for a good 10 days. So when that happened, guys, I think I was talking a lot about my mindset and the appeal of being outside and clearing your head. And anyway, it led to me spending about 10-12 days not doing anything on the channel. I hit a real rut. And anyway, I'm back to my old self, back to doing my thing, and we're here. So for those of you that have tuned into this series in the past, like I said, there'll be a little bit of downtime, and we have to spend 3 days here. So I think the first step should be looting this place, because we have not done that yet. So I'm using the controller for this series because it's a little bit more laid back and relaxing for me. And as always with this thing, guys, there's permadeath. So we are working our way through. I don't know how many days we've been alive. I'm sure it'll tell me somewhere in here. Let's see about this. Is that what this is? Days. We've been alive for 41 days. We've discovered 50 locations. Yeah. Those are calories expended. Distance traveled, 53 kilometers. And yeah, spending 3 days at each of many locations. I thought by the end we might be 50, 60, 70 days in. So we're on a good pace. And right now at the Quonset Garage, we haven't logged 0.1 of a day here yet. So, yeah. Whoops. Let's go ahead, and I'm a little out of practice with the controller. Let's go ahead and head to our survival items. I want to drop. And I'm going to fuel up this lantern, and we're going to search the place, see what's here, and then we'll spend some time repairing gear and then just sleeping before we move on to our next location. So actions, refuel. I really do adore the game. But we don't have a lot of lantern. Oh yeah, we're good. I really do adore the game, and you guys have been very supportive. I think a few of the... Usually my episode 1s in a playlist will get me up over 1,000 views, which is amazing. I used to dream of being able to get 1,000 views on something other than Ark. So all is well. I like this game very, very much. And so far people seem to enjoy it too. But we have a lot of looting to do in this place. Wayne, you've had the best week of the year. That's good, man. Well, for me, it's a definitive bounce back.
Still eat this.
Definitive bounce back from the week before. And let's do one thing here. I want to make sure that voice volume in-game isn't too loud. So that'd be that. Let's do this. I don't want this guy talking over me. Saving. Back. Okay. Okay. And we're just going to loot. Spend a little time looking through what's here. Is the sound of that drawer opening too loud too? I can change it all. It looks like we're very, very heavy. It's been a good couple of weeks, so...
This is any good to eat.
And Waldo, I got about half an hour of your time. 5 a.m. comes early. I totally understand. I haven't been putting the chat up on the screen lately because YouTube has enabled a new ability for people watching the replay to look back at that. If you are one of the folks watching the replay, let me know if that works for you, if you're able to see the chat. Waldo talking about when he's got to wake up, etc., all that kind of stuff. I'd be curious how well that works. I haven't tried it yet myself, watching back a stream to see if I can catch up on chat while I do. Yeah, and for me, this is icing on the cake, guys. My power went out earlier, and I thought I was done for the night. I finished uploading and whatever, a couple of ARC videos from for tomorrow, from Aberration taking on the final cave, and what was the last thing? Fighting Rockwell. So those are up. If you're a patron, I put up links to those in Discord, and then for everybody else, those will come out tomorrow. But I had a fairly productive day. Anyway. 2 more joined us today. Seems their horse couldn't go any further. One of them's called Sean. He's from Ireland. Not quite home, but close enough. Apparently he came here for an acting career. Best thing, though, is that he's got a bag full of fruit pasties that he's going to just share with me. That he's going to share just with me. Probably for the best, since everyone's so paranoid. The other idiots would probably think he was trying to poison them. I thought it would be safer this far north. Less people and all. Maybe I should leave. So the folks that backed this game back in the day on Kickstarter, they all got to leave little bits of themselves in this game, and I love it. Hey, what's up, Death Squad? That's a great name. It's a company. You can buy Death Squad t-shirts. It's a podcast network these days, I think. Just gonna do a little searching through here, guys. Let's take a look at the inventory and see. I got a lot of cloth, so we don't need to worry about cloth right now. Do I have lots of tinder as well? Yeah, I'm fairly well equipped for the time that's left, guys. Oh, that's cool. That's a picture of the farmhouse, I think, from Pleasant Valley, one of the locations we had to knock off our list, if memory serves. And lots of searching to do in this place. I hope we find some good stuff, but who knows? Yeah, this Death Squad has no association with Brian Redband, I think. I searched all this. Okay. But still a good name. I like it. Hey, Curtis. How you doing, my man? Welcome to the stream. I sent out, actually it goes out in a minute or two. Went out about a minute ago. I sent out a little tweet about this. I mentioned Hinterland, who makes this game, and I mentioned Raphael von Lierop, who's a creator of the game, and I think writing a Long Dark movie. He has always been tremendous in sharing things for the whole Long Dark community, not just me. But almost every occasion I've had in my time playing the Long Dark where I've mentioned Raph in a tweet, he takes the time to retweet it. So if you happen to have stumbled here through a Raphael von Lierop tweet, thank you. And I also mentioned Josh Woodward, whose music we're listening to tonight, guys. Someone I support on Patreon. I don't know if Josh would notice the tweet or even even notice the tweet, let alone share it. But if you happen to have made it here through Josh, amazing music. Been using it since I discovered Josh. It was my primary music on the channel forever. All the acoustic stuff you've ever heard, building tutorials and that kind of stuff is Josh's music. So shout out to all those people I just mentioned.
All this gear is slowing me down.
Yes, I know, we're overweight, but what are we gonna do? We're stuck in this place for 3 damn days, fool. Shut your dang mouth. Might as well loot the place, see what we got, and we can dump the rest of our stuff after that. Let's check the old cash register. Come on, baby. Get rich, get paid. Nope, nothing. We got some canned food. Nope. A little herbal tea. That's not that useful for us on this journey. I gotta tell you, of all of these challenges I've done, nothing beats the Hopeless Rescue. I love that one. 7 days, race against time. Orange soda, favorite of mine. And I did a version of that, obviously, if you guys remember, I did a version of that where I raced somebody. We're each playing in our own single-player worlds, but we're creating a multiplayer version of The Long Dark by going head-to-head, seeing who can complete the challenge in a shorter amount of time. I died and lost, spoiler alert, from Season 1 of The Long Dark. Later, made up for that by completing Season 2. Look at all this good stuff we're gonna find here, guys. Soft drinks for days. The Quonset Garage is a treasure trove, it seems. What is this? Just like Mountain Dew for ×4. I didn't miss any orange soda up top, I hope. Yeah, but we'll drink these. So, the way this challenge works, guys, we're actually moving on to the most difficult phases. The most difficult locations to survive at are ahead of us. Hey, Expert Bear, thank you very much, my friend. Dropping a little super chat on us. That should pop up on the screen for you guys here in a second. Always grateful for that.
Alright!
There you go.
Like your videos, thumbs up.
I could use this.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. And I'm just grabbing everything right now. We're going to take all. I'm going to be ridiculously encumbered by the end of this process, but might as well do a little search through of everything. What do we got? A down vest. I don't think I need that. Hey, what's up, Predator? How you doing, my friend? I was going to say I'm seeing a lot of new names in chat, but there aren't a crazy number of people watching. We were up to 19 there for a minute. Now I'm seeing all these new names, and we're down to 10 people watching. What kind of luck is that? Anyway, I'm good. I'm good if only a few people watch me play TLD. I like... This game for me is very, very relaxing, very peaceful. I think everything has been searched, guys. I think I have looted the whole dang place. So all we can do at this point, unless... Oh, that's a hacksaw. I decided not to take that. We read the note. All I can do... I don't think we need that cloth. All we can do at this point... I'm gonna Nope. I'm gonna extinguish the lantern, just because we got some daylight on us right now. I know it's dark, but we're gonna be heading into the menus here. We're gonna see what we can do, if we need to do anything clothing-wise to gear ourselves up. Hi, Riley. Welcome to the stream as well. So, here's our guy. The only bit of extra clothing we have is this down vest that we just picked up. Far worse than our current gear. So let's go ahead and harvest that. It's the middle of the day. We got nothing but time to kill. Like I said, this challenge has a lot of downtime. We got to spend 3 days here. So there will be some downtime. I was getting low on food before we got here, and I'm definitely low on wood. I think we're going to want to make sure we load up on wood before we move on to our next locations. And let's see what here... Yeah, actually, this is good. We actually have some stuff that could use a repair job. I don't have the leather for that. 99, 97, 99, 96, 97. Okay, this could use a repair. Let's give that a try. Yeah, so we move on to the Crumbling Highway next, which I think is a really cool looking location, if it's the one I'm thinking it is. There are parts of this map I don't go... Or this game in general, the maps in this game that I don't go to very often. So that takes 3 cloth and a lot of time. Let's get this repaired up. And once this repairing is done, boom, check that out. Nailing it. Once the repairing is done, guys, we're just gonna have to sleep and then figure out what gear we're taking on to the next location. The hardest one we have is the Stone Church, which I think will be my second to last one, and then we're gonna finish up at the lighthouse. And Death Squad, I like your arc building, guys. I built the farmhouse. That is awesome, man. They're the most popular videos I've ever done. I still try and mix them in here from time to time and give people that thing that they're looking for, that they know me best for. And then it's beautiful for me to have the luxury to play some other games. And Waldo reminding people to like the video, to subscribe. Yeah, go ahead and subscribe. There won't be a heck of a lot more Long Dark, probably for quite a few months once we're done this challenge. I would think. Come summer, I tend to shy away from the game and focus in on. Well, let's just start eating some junk. My inventory is crammed full. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I tend to play the game when the weather's cold outside. That's when I start thinking about it. I'm wandering outside in the wilderness myself, thinking about those things, thinking about what it would be like to survive out here. Alright, we'll wash this down with some water. And 15 minutes into the stream, not bad. Give me a quick sec here, I'll just double check. Back up to 15 people watching. Beautiful. And what have I got? I've eaten everything. We're massively overweight, but we'll worry about that when the time comes to set out. We gotta survive 3 days here. So let's go ahead and... Are we tired? A little bit. let's go ahead and pass time for a few hours. Then we'll eat some more, drink some more, and sleep. I did warn you, this is a bit of a slow thing. Jamie, welcome to the stream. The Viking boat and Viking town on Ark you built rocked, man. I'm thinking about that series. That's always been my favorite. It's been a long time since I did it, but that's my favorite series that I've ever done, is that Building Evolved. Creative building, come back to the same world day in, day out, and build it up into something special. Maybe the next time our Building Evolved server resets. I think it may reset soon. We have the Anza map right now, and it doesn't work quite so well. Hello, Ethan. Welcome to the stream. Ethan's somebody I know in real life, guys. Awesome guy. I'm glad you could catch the stream, buddy. This game, if you haven't seen it before, is The Long Dark. It's a very Canadian game. We survive out in the wilderness and try not to die. Yeah, Minion, I would like to get that going again. The best part of that is that it can exist with patrons, same place. I don't know how I'm phrasing that. What was the... We did one version of it. Didn't I do a version of Building Evolved? Yeah, the last version was the swamp area. Was on a Patreon server, and that ended up turning out great. Getting to share the server with everybody. Hiya, Gingy, welcome to the stream. I'm doing well. I had my power go out today. We also found a deer antler out in the woods, which is awesome. I should have brought it in here. Okay, so let's take a look at the old journal. So you guys can see right there. I'll grab the mouse. This section right here, Quonset Garage. We're coming up to our first day complete here. Jack Foley, love your videos. Keep up the good work. I subscribed. Thank you, sir. I like anybody whose name is Gingy. Ginger-bearded myself. You know what they say? Game of Thrones. Not Game of Thrones. North of the Wall. Kissed by fire. Gingers are beautiful north of the wall. Think about it. Tormund. I would love to... I gotta work this beard up until it's a true Tormund beard and then let my hair grow wild. That would be a great Halloween costume. One of these years. And then, Ygritte. Also a beautiful ginger. Who I learned, actually, is dating Jon Snow in real life. Did you guys know that? Ygritte and Jon Snow, Kit Harington, real life lovers. So he thinks gingers are beautiful too. Gingy, one architect this week. I haven't entered in a very long time. Ethan, it's dead up there for electricity, so you're watching on a phone? What happened to Islands? I played it. I did a build on Sunday, and I have to say, it seems as though the fascination with Islands has faded away. But the way that I did my Islands series for the longest time, guys, was Building Evolved. I was doing Building Evolved in Islands. I was coming back to the same world, doing a lot of off-camera building. Yeah, only 600 people have watched my live stream from the weekend, and when you got sneaking up to 40,000 subscribers, that's kind of a not so healthy number. The Pixark videos did at least double that, so I'm afraid that the love affair with Islands, not for me. I mean, I called that video the best building game. Curtis, what am I thinking of Pixark? I played a bunch, and then I have not played much since, just because I got a bunch. I have 2 Pixark videos I still gotta edit from my time playing with a rally in the early days. In the first couple days we had the server up, so I'll get a couple videos out to you guys the next couple days, and then I'll dive back into the game. I haven't played actual Ark Survival Evolved except for setting up teleporters for people on the Patreon servers. I haven't been playing. I haven't had. Yeah, with that whole downtime I had, guys. I did not make. I don't know. I feel terrible that I let it happen now, because I spent 10 days not doing things. I spent 10 days not creating content to share with you guys, not gaming and sharing my love of gaming. And now that time is gone. It's lost. So all I can do is make up for lost time and try not to let that happen again. Try not to let myself get depressed and not want to work on the channel. It's a tough thing. And Wayne, yeah, I really enjoyed it too. So what I'll say to people for Islands, we get 15 fantastic episodes, sort of from episode, I know there was more than that, but sort of from episode 4 to episode 15 was me getting everything I can get out of building in that game. And I really enjoyed it. I was doing it every day, but that was a terrible month on Patreon because I wasn't spending any time on the Ark servers. And it was a bit of a down month on the channel too. I had people going, hey, you gotta come back to Ark, dude. You really gotta play some Ark. And so, and then time passes and then I'm not in that world. Well, I guess we had that whole world. It was just such a pain keeping a server up and running too for Islands. I think I thought about taking that series to single player, and we could just, I never managed to recover this last sort of version of the Patreon server we had that had my whole village built up in it. And Jack Foley, when am I making a new Ark series? There's 2 new Ark videos coming out tomorrow, Jack, from, it's not a new series, but it's from the Patreon servers. Okay, so we gotta spend more time here. Let's do, I know it's boring, this phase of the game, guys, so that's why I'm blah blah blahing with you folks in chat. Drinking some old cold coffee. I think I posted,
I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
Oh, I'm getting myself so tired. Let's try and sleep for 12 hours. Let's see if it'll let us. Gingy, my next architect submission is definitely helped along by you. You really inspired me to paint and add little details and personality to my builds. I think I posted screenshots of that in the Discord. Okay, I think I might have seen that, Gingy. I think I did see that. Okay, and we need to drink more water, guys. This challenge, I wanted to work my way through all the challenges, but this one is really suited to doing it live because there's so much downtime. It would be a real pain to edit. All I'd be showing you is the travel. It wouldn't be a fun series edited. I'd just be showing you the travel from location to location, which I might as well do the Nomad challenge in that case, or start a long form game. Okay, we're hungry and full. Let's see how we're doing. Quonset Garage, 2 full days, so we got to spend another 24 hours. I know, not the best. And we're going to have to empty this inventory. I don't think I'm going through all this food by the time we get to the end of our 3 days. Can I make a series with Primitive Plus? You know, I tried to do some Primitive Plus builds a little while back, Expert, or Bear. I don't know if you're in the Discord. Link for that is in the description. But I posted pictures back when I was working on the ideas. They looked a lot like the stuff I built in Islands, to be totally honest with you. I was trying to mimic that sort of medieval style that I had going. Got a lot of cool sort of building materials when you play with Primitive Plus. The only problem with it is it's a total conversion, and so the only way for me to really do it is single player, unless we get a server going for it. Man, how? This game never been so loud before. Okay, I got everything minimized. Let's go down to, let's try that. Sorry guys, a little stuffed up. Yeah, that wind's still pretty loud. Okay, so let's drink a little water. And I don't mind traveling encumbered. Minion Savage inspiring you to paint. Jack saying your building's so artistic. We talk so much about Ark in these live streams. I should probably just play that. That's why I'm thinking I'm eager to. I'm gonna finish up the old series of Long Dark, and then it'll probably sit on the shelf for a little while until we're ready to go at it again. And I have to spend this time here. We're gonna have to do this at each of a couple of locations. So a lot of love for Primitive Plus. The actual version of the game I never got too far into, but the building, having played around with it recently, really cool. If you hop in Discord and remind me later, Jack, let me know and I'll post. Was it Jack that was asking? No. Who asked about Primitive Plus? Expert Bear. If you join our Discord and remind me, I'll share you some of the pics I did of some builds in Primitive Plus, and if anything stands out, we could always do one of those as a tutorial or something. I think that would be fun. And welcome to the stream, Tasher. Yeah, for power. Good evening, peeps. What's up, UTC? And PJ, welcome. 21 people. I think we just hit our peak viewership. 22. Who knows? Ocelot Kitty, hello, a regular stream viewer. Why am I must be thirsty. My character's making that gross mouth smacking noise. I'd like to see you rebuild the bridge in Ragnarok. The big one, the man-made bridge, not the rock bridge. I'm a little worried about that. Energy bar, 15%, might be rotten. Damn it! Terrible. Why did I do that? That's alright. We haven't. All we have to do is sleep. I shouldn't have eaten that candy bar. Idiot. Food poisoning. Take some antibiotics, which thankfully we got a lot of. I'm not gonna take these ones. They look like they might be expired too. I think I gotta take a couple doses. Recovery time, 10 out of 10 hours. Let's just take one more thing. I don't know if these are working. Damn it. Okay, well, I think we've taken what we needed to. Let's find that bed. Are we tired at least? Okay, let's drink a little water. And then we'll sleep. Which is a lot of this dang challenge, gotta be honest with you. Hello, John. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's what I would like to do if we did Building Evolved again. Would be on Ragnarok and make our creative building Patreon server a. Let's try and get the 10 hours of sleep. I don't think I'm tired enough, but maybe it'll let me because I'm sick. We'll find out. Location complete. Quonset Garage. Okay, we can move on. Wonderful. Food poisoning healed. And what do we got? Sunrise? Ooh, late in the day. Dang it. Okay, so one thing that we do for this series, guys, is I pull up maps. Let's see how we're doing inventory-wise here. I am still massively overweight. That's a sensible amount of wood, bandages, blah, blah, blah. From this section, I think we're going to want to keep the bedroll with us. I definitely don't need all of these kits, but they just don't... they don't weigh much. That should do. And then we're probably going to have to save... Okay. So let's drop... Oops. I'm just dropping some... I don't think I need this many antibiotics. I mean, we've... Let's go here. Yeah, let's keep one thing of antibiotics. We'll free up some inventory. I'm sure there's better ways I could free up inventory. Painkillers. This is probably not... water tablets. I don't think I need all that. We're probably making a giant mess of stuff on the floor here. And then clothing-wise, I don't have anything extra. So now we gotta go into food and see what's heavy. I can't remember how you sort by weight. Water's heavy. Okay, so we can drop peaches. We could always come back here if we're in desperate need. Can of beans, can of tomato stuff. I'm gonna drop anything that looks like it's on the verge of expiring. We're getting close to the end of the challenge, so we don't need to hold on to everything here. Drop this coffee, but I mean, I'm still not... We're gonna have to travel encumbered. That's for certain here. And I'll drop those. Okay, so, yeah, I think that's all we can do, guys. From this section, I could drop the rifle, but that's... I'd rather walk slow and heavy and be tired. Okay, so here's the thing. Sun is late in the day. Let's go ahead and hit escape just so the clock stops. And we're going to Alt-Tab over to a map right here. So, this you guys should be able to see. I'm going to be a little bit in the way. I'm going to be a little bit in the way. But basically where we are now is right here. Up at the top right of the map. And then, well, top right there. And then where we're headed is down here. So, I can't move. I'm in the way. But anyway, we're going to come down this highway, and we're going to go down here. It's called Commuter's Lament to the Crumbling Highway. That's where we need to go. There is a little spot we might be able to stop and sleep if it gets darker than I think it will on us. And we're going to minimize this for now and continue. Hopefully on to our next location. And Waldo, you got to see me complete this one. Wishing you best of luck, man. I know 5 a.m. comes early, like you said, so I'll catch up with you next live stream, buddy. We'll be live on the weekend. Hi, D-Bears. Okay, so let's do this. And I'll try and find my bearings here. Music's a good volume, guys. It seems like it is, but I can't hear it the same way I used to be able to with the new mic. Everybody loves the new mic, and I'm starting to see why. I'm starting to watch some old videos as I was doing some editing. Jack, no, I don't. I do all my live streaming here on YouTube. At least for the foreseeable. Okay. Okay, we're in trouble. Okay, we're probably going to want to retreat. Let's see. Did we get bloodied up here? No. No, we did not. Wow. He didn't even damage me at all. I was just not ready for that. I'm never ready for it. If you've been watching this series through the first 4 episodes, you realize how badly I do in those scenarios most of the time. Alright, so come out of the Quonset Garage. Put the lake on your right. Yes, that's right. Oh, hey, Wolf. How's it going, my man? Sorry I missed you. Apologies, buddy. Say hi to Wolf there, guys. Link not in this description for this one, probably. It might still be down there. But G-Portal obviously doesn't have servers for this game. This is a single-player one. But Brad, or Wolf, who's in chat there, guys, is our guy at G-Portal. If you ever need a server for Ark, for PixArk, for Islands, whatever's out there that you guys are playing, that you want to play with your friends, go to G-Portal. Those guys are the best, and Brad especially. Not just a sponsor. Brad himself also a patron. So, thank you. I have a PS4 expert, but I don't ever use it. I use it to watch Blu-rays, basically. That's pretty much all it gets used for since I bought this PC 2.5 years ago. People saying I'm getting better at fighting wolves. I don't know about that. Let's try this, though. Hold on. I'm gonna get blindsided by his friend. Nope. Scared him off, though. Hi, J-Mark. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it, buddy. I'm hoping to make it to some shelter before dark. We're traveling encumbered. We're deep, deep, deep into the Nomad challenge. Completed all but 3 locations. Next is the Crumbling Highway, then the Stone Church, which is supposed to be the hardest, and then, just like the first 2 seasons of Long Dark, we will be finishing at the Lonely Lighthouse, which is an awesome place to survive. It's very, very nice there. Ethan reminded people to leave a like. Thank you, buddy. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure you are, Brett. It doesn't matter. I give people, if somebody's Patreon declines, you got the whole month to get that figured out. I'm always so grateful that people will take the time to become patrons, that they think I'm worth $1 or $2 or a heck of a lot more a month, depending on who you are. Yeah. No, if it fails to go through on the first of the month, you won't hear from, You won't see me complain until that month is almost come and gone. Okay, so if we were playing a long haul game, guys, this is the point where you can just... No, don't move. This is the point where you can feed yourself. Well, if you're any good at shooting, you would be able to. I'm glad we didn't kill it. We're not going to eat it. That would have been just mindless murder. I found an antler today. I meant to say that. Link in the description about the servers. Any ARC video I have ever done, not ever, but in the last maybe 4, 5, 6 months since we've been working with G-Portal, any Islands video, any PixARC video, anything where it's a game where you would buy a server, those are the guys. And if you use my link, you get a discount, and it means G-Portal knows that you came for us. I'm sure one of my guys, one of the folks on one of the moderators could probably find and share the link. And yeah, Tasher, I suck at shooting. So what do you think, guys? How much day do we have left? Should I stop here? No, I think I push on. I don't think we need gear, so it would only be for shelter and beds that we would go to those little cottages there. You have 7 people you support on Patreon, and for some reason charges them all at once in 7 unique processes. Right. That is bizarre. That is bizarre. I know it charges everybody all at once, but it should just do you once. If your total support on Patreon is $75, charge you $75 in one go, not 5 and 5 and 10 and 20. Like, that's a silly way to do it. I support a bunch of people on there, but because I you know, thankfully receive more on Patreon than I give, I think it just takes it from the amount I would receive when I support all the folks I support. I love Patreon as a site, guys. I know I'm a beneficiary of a lot of generosity on Patreon, but just about anybody I really care about, that's where I support them. Unless they're on Twitch or something like that, and they prefer to get the support some other way. But for most people who are on YouTube, Patreon's just a better way. Anyway, I talk a lot about it, but I think it's pretty incredible. Even folks who do podcasts, who for years have been doing their own ads, their own, I'm sure you know, the Movement Watches, MeUndies, all the big ones that sponsor your favorite podcasts. I know a few podcasters that have just gone, screw it, I'm going straight to Patreon. I'm tired of selling boner pills on my podcast, whatever people are doing these days, and instead they go and do Patreon. So anyway, but yeah, don't stress it, Brad, please. Okay, Old Island Connector, Crumbling Highway. I don't think this is the Crumbling Highway we need to spend our time in. I think there's more to it than this. Unless this isn't the location I think it is. I gotta warn you though, the bear travels through here, right? I think I've encountered the bear here before. Okay, hopefully we give us a nice... You know what? I was just gonna say I want the right song. We're gonna go... Oh yeah, this is the Building Evolved song. Let's skip that out. Actually, a lot of this is from my Building Evolved playlist, I think. Alright, so this highway is a big old mess, as you can tell by the name. And there's supposed to be a Crumbling Highway basement. This is the location I've only walked through. I have never spent time here, this Old Island Connector thing. I do have a map of it, so if we're stumped, we can have a look at that. I'm going to come over the hill and see another wolf and probably get mauled here. Is that right? It can't be. There's no houses here. It's going to be like the first location, or one of the early locations we did, guys. Skeeter's Ridge, where it's just a basement. The place where the bear challenge season started. There. That's it. There's probably a basement in one of these old houses up here. And we got to spend 3 days in this dump of a location. God dang it. But up ahead is a whole new town, basically, the Desolation Point. And I haven't spent a whole lot... Ooh. I swore I just saw Bigfoot through those trees. Did I just... Like a humanoid figure? That's how people see Bigfoot. You're just playing tricks on your damn self. Either that or bears. Bears will walk upright, and it is so freaky. Have you ever seen a bear walking on its back legs? That's big. That's what most of the Bigfoot encounters, I would imagine, are. So somewhere around here is going to be... There's a solid supply of wood. Somewhere around here is going to be a little hatch there it is, that takes you down into a basement, and we made it before dark. So let's go ahead and burn a flare. And let's check out this basement. I don't know if it's going to be like the other one, but we'll find out. Thank you, Wolf. Appreciate it, buddy. That is the link. If you do need a server, number one, they're the best. Nobody's service is as good as theirs. Their flexibility is amazing because of the game cloud. Basically, if you go to, one of their competitors, I won't say the names, but folks who have sponsored me in the past, you buy a 60 slot ARC server, that's it. You get 60 slots for ARC, and that's the whole thing. If you go to G-Portal and you buy 60 slots, you can use them for whatever you want, whenever you want. So you can, have a 30 slot ARC server and 3 10 slot ARC servers, so you can do a 10 slot for PixARC, basically all of that. UTC, you realize the link in your... What? Uh-oh. Well, I'll double check that, buddy. That shouldn't be right. Which description? I thought I had one for... I had one for ARC and I had one for, Either way, maybe I haven't been getting all the proper refers. I hope you guys still support me. Still sponsor me. I hope I've been giving out proper referrals. We'll fix that, man. I'll make sure we got that sorted out. I hope I have not been... Oh, wow. A lot of crappy clothing. So this is going to suck, guys. We're going to spend 3 days here. Hi, Maddie. 2 new ARC videos coming out tomorrow. 11 a.m., 1 p.m. This is it. This is this whole dump of a place. Okay. So I'm glad we brought the bedroll. And we're going to have to... There's not even anything fun to do here, guys. So this is gonna be a bit of a slow process here. We're just gonna eat and sleep and until we've spent 3 days in this dumb old basement. Okay. The ARC videos are not. They're me on of the live stream into a new... Brad, I don't know what I did. I think I just opened that. Let me go have a look. But I will I'll check that out. What the heck? Why would it open in this? I'm in god dang Streamlabs. Why is it opening videos in here? Anyway, we'll figure it out. Oh, cause that's chat? Bring me back my chat. How do I do that? God dang it. What did I do here? Refresh chat of the live stream into a new... Good lord. I broke things. Nope. Don't even know how to get back to chat. What have I done? Okay. My voice is going to play here again in a second. Oh no. Pause. Okay, I do love this software, but I have no idea what it did to me here. Why is it pulling up my channel here? That's ridiculous. Don't click links in the chat. No, the live stream. What the heck? Nope. Okay. Huh. Well, I will bring the chat up on my other screen here because I seem to have broken it for Streamlabs. Anyway. Curtis, have a good night, my friend. And yeah, Maddie, the stuff is me, if you've been watching, it's been a little while, but my series on the Patreon server where one of my patrons, Zach, took me around to each of the caves on the Aberration map. We did Old Railway Cave, Elemental Vault, I can't remember what the other one's called, Hidden Grotto, Artifact of the Stalker, Artifact of the Shadows, Artifact of the Depths, and then you use those 3 to summon Rockwell. So that's what tomorrow's video is all about. The final cave and fighting Rockwell, who I'd never fought before. So pretty great. And I think I'm still hungry. Nope. Still thirsty? A little bit. Not at all. Okay. Okay, so we gotta spend 3 days in this location. Maybe because of that wolf attack, I have some clothing that's worth repairing. I have some clothing that's worth harvesting, that's for sure. But we're mainly just going to be killing time until we've completed 3 days here. So I warned you at the outset, guys. This is a slow-paced challenge. This is more of a hangout. Gives me a chance to keep up with chat. Okay. Can we hit 40k subs before summer? Oh, for sure. I think we're less than 2,000 away, and I get about 1,500 subscribers in a month. So I don't know. How far away are we, Jack? How far away are we from 40,000? I don't pay too much attention to the subscriber numbers these days. It's 38 and change. Right? 38.6? I'm going to prove that I am paying attention to it. We didn't find any leather stuff, so we're just going to have to sleep and pass time. So let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, let me know what we're at, Jack. I'll tell you how long it ought to take. End of the week, Wolf says. Yeah, I don't think it'll take till summer. What are we in? March? April. Alright, and we're just going to pass some time here, guys. I'm going to drink some cold coffee. Spilled a little on the old mustache. 38,245. That will take 5 weeks, probably. 6? Probably 6 weeks at the rate that we're at. So what would that be? I guess technically that's going to be close to summer. What'll that be? We'll be in mid-May. Unless I pick up the pace. Who knows? You never know. Maybe something will take off on the channel. But it's pretty steady. Maybe 50 people a day, 40, 50 people a day, something like that. Okay, so we just need to drink water and sleep. I probably don't need to talk you guys through this. You know I'm thirsty. Are there really 30 people watching? There was at some point. Let's make sure that number is up to date. That might be I don't know, what's our long dark record? I think we might have got up into the 40s once. Let's go ahead and refresh viewer count here. Okay. And I'm tired now. Oh. Oh. Lord, guys, hold on a sec. I can't see a dang thing. There we go. That's what I was looking for. And we should be able to sleep a good few hours. Wolf shooting for the end of the week. Yeah, at my current pace, we're only getting what 400 a week at the most. So 350, something like that. It's still incredible compared to where I started. Not quite at the peak. There was a time when I got almost 4,000 in 1 month. Back when Log Cabin 2 was blowing up. I remember that. But the channel wasn't making much money back then. I remember looking at it going like, God, I'm making about 150 bucks a month. If I can double this, then I can take an extra day off work. And then I haven't had a job since August. I keep saying August. It might have been September. I don't know when the last time I actually worked was. It hasn't felt like work since then, no. Even the bad days on the channel isn't work. It's just, it's me being mad at myself that I'm unmotivated when I finally have all the free time in the world to create content. Yeah, the one downside for me is my internet. Because if it wasn't for my internet, there was a phase when I got to, guys, I'm sure you'll remember, where I was live streaming almost every day. And then I got 10 days left in that month, and I was out of internet. Basically, I had no more internet to use. So it's like, I gotta get to a point where I'm making just a little bit more, so I don't mind spending all that extra on internet when I'm... So I can just kind of do my thing and just pump out content as fast as possible. Because that does hold me back, I have to admit. I go through the month and go like, okay, well, I have this many live streams I can manage before I'm running out of gigs. Hi, Emilio. Wow, people mention Ark a lot. Yeah, Jack, 1700 to go while we're killing time. And there'll be 2 Ark videos out tomorrow for all the people who just pop in chat and say Ark. And don't worry, when I'm done with Long Dark, we'll focus in on some Ark. Let's see what our last month is. 1,200 subscribers. That's probably the worst month I've had. So yeah, I'll figure out a way. I've got to get this channel growing. I mean, it's still growing slow and steady, but I gotta get it a new growth spurt. So we got to figure out the next thing. I'm not sure what it is though. All right, Ethan. Have a good night, bud. Hope your power comes back soon. And Jesse, I can't hello from Uruguay. Hello. Much better than Paraguay. From my experience. Paraguay is a landlocked country. Uruguay has amazing beaches. It's almost like think Brazil, not some sketchy Central American country. The vids are at 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Jack, and patrons can watch already. Maybe if I'm feeling up to it, I'll give you guys the links at the end of the video here so that you can watch early. August 21st, Wayne, is that the day that I stopped working? Ooh, you got a tremendous memory if that's the case. I'm carrying extra pants around? God dang idiot. You are the best. Yeah, I would love to visit your country sometime, Emiliano. I would love to go to Uruguay. Am I saying it right? Uruguay? Uruguay? I'm trying to sound. It's the people who oh, and I don't need this. Have I been carrying this stuff the whole I hope I haven't been carrying too much extra stuff the whole time. Alright, how we doing? Let's take a look at the old journal. We have spent... What are we in? 1.3 days here, so that's not bad. I'm just going to keep doing my thing, guys. We'll keep another couple hours. I'll drink some water. We'll sleep. Can I continue with Ark? Absolutely. It's never going away. Never going away. 2 new videos tomorrow. We'll be live streaming it on the weekend. I can probably safely say this Ark is going to be a part of the future of this channel for forever. It'd be nice to outgrow it, but I don't know if that'll ever happen. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Hello, Mike, from Victoria, BC, Canada. Watch your Ark stuff a long time. Love your videos, and finally get to say hello to you. Well, thank you, Mike, a fellow Canadian. I keep thinking this is a Canadian toque. Anytime I mention Canada, it's a YouTube toque. I used to wear it on streams. It doesn't work with these headphones. Have I really cleared out the old inventory? We're getting... I dropped a lot of food at the last place. Let's drink a little water. And then, honestly, once I'm done with this, this is the only other game that's been in the rotation lately that isn't Ark or PixArk. So once this game's back out of the rotation, I think Ark's going to be the only thing that's on the schedule, and its pixelized cousin. We'll see which one. Oh, I can sleep more. Okay. Which gotta be exciting for you guys, watching a man sleep and drink and play solitaire in the dark in a terrible little basement on a frozen Canadian wilderness. Alright. Okay, so, how we doing? I need a little water, and then we're gonna pass time. Gotta do another day, probably. Day and a bit. So let's go here. I'm going to spend 6 hours just sitting. Where am I from? I am from Canada, close to Toronto. Toronto, if you're Canadian. You don't say the T, the second T. Toronto. If you're from outside of Canada, you say, "Oh, you're from Toronto." But we just say Toronto. Toronto. I'm sure you guys have that where you live too, right? I like when people don't know that I'm Canadian. Sometimes people just pop in and go like, ugh, sounds so Canadian. It is a subtle but distinct accent. I know we speak differently. Alright, PJ, have a wonderful night, my man. And Tasha, yeah, I'm going to play some more PixArk. I got 2 videos to edit up tomorrow. I'll get both those out the next day. What is today? Wednesday. So there'll be 2 ARC videos tomorrow. There'll probably be 2 PixArk videos on Thursday. Maybe 1 Thursday, 1 Friday. We'll see what else I get done. And then Saturday morning, we'll live stream. Sunday morning, we'll live stream. That's my plan, at least. I can never promise. I can never always stick to my plans, but I will try my darndest. I dropped a lot of food. I hope I didn't mess it up. Mississauga, London. Born in Windsor. Yep. Would I visit Ireland? I'd love to, Jack. Is that your home country? And Jesse's coming to visit Canada. Where are you from, Jesse? Are you from the States? You didn't used to need a passport to travel between Canada and the US, but these days you do. Let's try that. I have no idea how close we are to completing this place. Canada is awesome, but it's very cold. Pretty soon it'll be over. Pretty soon the cold will be over. Wayne, I have not dove into any other games. I have to apologize. PixArk is the only new game that has. You mentioned him to me, Wayne, right before I went into like a psychological, emotional tailspin for a good week and a half, and just didn't know what I was doing. Didn't know where my inspiration was coming from in life. Bree Prinster, have I ever done or will I ever do a meet and greet? I would love to. How many people could make it to Toronto? If you could make it to Toronto, maybe, you know what I would have to do is find another YouTuber that's in the area that's also not huge, because if I did a meet and greet and it was like me and one person or me and nobody, it would be horribly disheartening, because I'd have to tell everybody I'm doing it. I'd have to spread the word and go, I'm doing a meet and greet. Come and meet me in real life. And then we'd go to the Eaton Center or something, and I'd just be there by myself, sitting in Mr. Green Jeans. Nobody's coming to hang out. But I know from the very early days, when I had 100 subscribers, I knew for sure I had 2 folks in Canada. And I've had lots of other Canadians that have been fans and been patrons. Yeah, but they come and go. People come and go. Remember Coldfire Sun's Canadian. He wanted to come. Hello from Argentina. Well, we're hitting all of South America tonight, aren't we? Okay, let's check our journal here, guys. I don't want to lose track of time. We have spent 2.5 days, so we got to spend another 12 hours here. That's not bad at all. We're very tired. Okay, so let's eat. And man, I did go through these food supplies pretty good. Yeah, all we got left is freaking herbal tea. Some old jerky. Where did I get the headset I'm wearing? I gotta reach back out. I have a chance to get a little bit of not a sponsorship, but an affiliate with these guys. These are JLab headphones. They're called the JLab Bombora, and they're like $29-30, I think I paid for them. And they offered me a discount where if I used it, I got 30% off, and if I used it, all I had to do was mention it to you guys, and then you guys could also get a 10% off link. But I didn't reply quickly enough, and the link they sent me expired, so I really need to reach back out. Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to scribble that down, because folks mention that all the time. They mention these headphones. And sorry, I'm stuffed up. One sec here, guys. Okay, beautiful. I like this song. This is a very upbeat song. This would be a good one for us to move on with. Let's go and sleep as many hours as it'll let us. I think we need to spend 12 hours here, so let's just try that. I think we're probably gonna wake up before that. But yeah, JLab Bombora is the headphone recommended to me by the legendary Arali the Geek. Good friend. 2.9 days. Okay, guys, we're almost there. It's once again quite dark. So why don't we, while we're killing time, we're gonna pull up some maps. Okay, so right now we are on Crumbling Highway. Right. So you guys can see this. We're Crumbling Highway somewhere here. That is the basement. So now we need to go down past the road collapse, around here, up and out to Old Island Connector number 3 coal mine to Desolation Point, and then close that out, and then we're going to be off to Desolation Point. This is Desolation Point. There are only 2 locations left if we get here, so we're going to be coming through. Coal mine number 3. We'll have to work our way down, and then we will find our way here to the Stone Church, and our final location is Lonely Lighthouse. We could do those in a reverse order if you think it'll be more fun. And you know what? Before it's all over, we should take a trip out to this thing. It's called the Riken. It's this ship, this rusty old ship that's just washed up. I've never been and checked it out in person. I think that would be really fun. And once this challenge ends, it's going to be over. We're not even going to be able to go back. We're not going to be able to continue it. So we ought to make the most of it while we're here. All right, into the game. Back to this. 2.9. Okay, so we need to probably spend an hour here. Bedroll, pastime, 1 hour. And then we should be able to move on. Crumbling Highway basement complete. Okay. And pick that up. And let's make sure we are hydrated. And let's move on to our next location. Is it too dark for me to continue? I don't think so. Hi, Gentle Chaos. Welcome. And Bree Prinster. That was Bree that reminded me, I think. I'm sorry. I'm looking for a really nice pair of over-ear headphones, and these ones are good, and they're really, really affordable. I was so impressed when I bought them. I picked up mine on Amazon, but I will get that, I will get that link, and maybe by this weekend, Bree, I will have it. I'll follow up with them, because they offered it back in March, and I just let time run out on it. What we're going to do, guys, just in case I run straight into a wolf, let's go ahead and light up another flare. I got 17 of them. So we got way more than we need. Okay. So, almost sunset. This could be a fool's move. Oh, yeah, especially in this weather. I kind of want to go back downstairs and sleep till morning. Let's do that. We're so close to the end of this challenge. I don't want to get lost out there at night in an area I don't know. Don't want to do it. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna be a wuss. We need this and this. Okay, and we are gonna sit, and we're not tired at all, so we're gonna pass some time. And there's a few of these locations. I think one of these locations I ended up spending 3.6 days because it worked out like this, and I ended up with a. Did I say hi to Gentle Chaos? If not, welcome. Oh, and it was Jack that asked, but Bree that's interested in headphones. Alright, I'm kind of paying attention. Okay, bedroll. I think I used this song back when I played Fallout 4 on the channel. I betcha nobody was watching back then. I'm almost out of food. Good lord, I hope we got enough to make it through. Oh god. I only got 700 calories on this thing. Okay, so we're going to have to make sure we scavenge up some food. Yeah, that's the last of my food. Okay. Okay. And we're a little bit tired. We're going to pass time for another 2 hours, maybe, and then we're going to try to sleep till morning. Oops, that's only 1 hour. What an idiot. What an idiot, I suppose I should say. Oh, what have I done? When I play Far Cry 5, it's a tough thing, Jack. When you get yourself a YouTube channel, your options become limited sometimes because there's only certain things folks will watch you play. Like I got 24 of you guys watching now. It's not unheard of to have an ARC live stream with 100, so that's 4 times as many. If I were to go play some other games, I always have to make sure it's a game I love because I'm not gonna get a crazy rush from going, oh crap, lots of people are watching, amazing. That's just not going to happen with most games other than ARC for me. So it has to be a game I love. The Far Cry games have always looked good. I've been watching a little bit of one of my old favorite YouTubers from back in the day, Generic B, has played a little bit of it. I have never even played this game. Get way too jumpy being all alone. Yeah, this game, well, I gotta tell you, Bree, that's what I love about this game. It is solitude. It is solitude in game form. I called the last one the Call of the Wild because I get this way when I'm inside for not inside for too long. I try and make a routine of the first thing I do each day is a hike, but I don't stick to it that frequently. But I did today. And it's so windy right now. That's what caused our power to go out. So take a look at that, guys. That is the edge of the ice. You don't want to walk out there. And then what's going to happen is we're going to follow along this road, and we're going to find it to be broken, basically. It's called the Crumbling Highway, after all. And I really didn't need this. Check out that stunning morning light, though. How about that? I think a man should try and grab a screenshot out here, don't you? Let's see if we can find a stunning location for a good screenshot before the sunrise light is gone forever. I don't think I need this, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. That's going to only mess up my screenshot. Ooh, baby, how about that? Did that do it? I don't know if it did. 1 second, I'm going to use my manual version. Ready? Uh-huh. That is too pretty not to capture. Gotta love this game. Okay, back into it. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so we need to find our way across the broken part of the highway, and I think it involved going down and to the left, if that map was any indication. We should probably do this, right? Even though I'm gonna miss the shot when the time comes. Reloaded. Fully reloaded. Okay, so here's where the highway crumbles and breaks, and I think we go off this way. Even up there, that might be where we're headed. Let's do a quick. No, not quite. That's a cave entrance. Okay, let's continue what we're doing here, guys. We'll find our way. And a beautiful, beautiful morning. Yep. This game is not intensely demanding of your graphics, but I am lucky enough to be able to run it. I hope we're running it at the highest settings. Let's have a quick look. Display. That's not what it's called. What would it be? Quality. Ultra. Yeah, I think that's everything. I think that's as close to max. I'm not going to mess it up too much. Whew. But yes, it's the solitude of this game that's always been the appeal for me. When I've gotten addicted to it in the past, I mean, that's how it first got on the channel, was I found myself addicted. I found myself addicted and playing this game and going, oh crap, what am I doing with this? Anytime I'm playing a game and it's not turning into videos, my first thought is I ought to be turning this into videos. Or try to figure out how. And so, yeah, that's what happened with The Long Dark. I was playing and just wasting my time. I think I go this way? Yes, there's the spot we're going to. But this is not how you get there. Let's go down here without breaking an ankle. Hopefully. Yeah, it's always had a very simple beauty, this game. I mean, it does a lot with a little. These textures are not crazy detailed textures. Like, if you look at the shape of that tree, it's just a big blocky chunk. But the way that they've done the coloring and the gradients and all that kind of stuff, it's like a group of 7 painting, if you guys ever studied, you ever had to do Canadian art history, which you probably didn't. Okay, and let's get ourselves, okay, and down. Okay. Alright, and we're into a mine next. So I'm going to break out another one of those flares. And we have 2 locations to go, right? I think we're going to complete the challenge tonight, guys, if you're in no hurry. We're 1 hour in, 2 places done. I think in the next hour we're going to be able to finish up. Hour and a half at the most. So let's go ahead and rip this thing up. Hi, Ocelot, or Kitty. Welcome back to our stream. Kitty. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a quick loot job here, guys. This is not a location we need to spend time in. This is a pass-through to the final 2 locations. I have reached a destination. Okay, this is all good stuff. Okay, let's hold on to that. The looting aspect is always good, too. I mean, it's kind of a... It's not a perfect game for YouTube, unless you're quite the entertaining person. I'm going to take all this stuff. We'll worry about it when we get some downtime. Some matches. Almost definitely don't need those. Okay. Into the coal mine, guys. Let's see what the hell's waiting for us down. What the heck is waiting for us down here? I've started putting family-friendly, no swearing in my tags so that people... And then I gotta make sure I just don't slip out a dam or a hill. I hope those aren't the words that you get mad at if you're looking for family-friendly stuff. I keep out all the worst ones. The look of this game reminds me of an animated short movie called Meat Buck. The texture treatment, mainly. Yeah. Like I said, they do a lot with a little. Okay. Left or right? I will wait for your feedback. First left or right, I see. Let's see who beats you to it. Let's see who gets there first. Let's do this, because I got a silly amount of flares. Right looks like it might be a dead end anyway. Okay, I'm gonna look right and see if there's anything down here, because you guys, there's too much of a delay for me to actually get live feedback on this, apparently. Okay, we'll see. Okay, couple of lefts. That's good, you guys are wise, because right's a total dead end. Okay, let's leave that old flare there. We're so close to the end, I don't need 15 flares, we're good. Okay, broken old boards. Man, this is messed up. Give me the next one, guys, we're gonna have another left-right. Check the dead end, though. I didn't bother. I feel good about this. Oh, I kind of did, but I didn't get deep into... We're going to have another left-right, and you know it, guys. Okay. So, I have... Okay, so that's where it would have gone. That's kind of cool. Totally messed up. We're going to find some corpses down here if I'm a betting man. What do we got here? A little bit of cloth. I almost definitely don't need that. Another flare. Yeah, I think, guys, we may be completing this challenge tonight. I think this may be the day our live season of The Long Dark comes to an end after a 2-week hiatus, 2.5-week hiatus. I think it was March 20th? That's not 2.5 weeks. That's a week and a half, idiot. Almost 2 weeks. Another lantern. I really don't need that. I'll take that leather, though. Leave that. Okay. Alright. I see nothing here, nothing here. Okay. Ooh. Okay, somebody break that tie. Somebody break that Gingy. Oh no. We don't have a whole lot of choice. I'm going with Jamie's choice, because Gingy's is a dead end. Uh-huh. I like this, guys. We're getting into parts of the game we haven't seen quite as much. The first parts of this challenge were all Mystery Lake and parts you guys would have seen a good chunk of, especially in Season 3, the bear season. Okay. Okay. It's kind of hard to see down here, don't you think? Don't you know? Okay, let's do this. Let's get ourselves a new one. Because, like I said, what have I got? 15 still. We'll get some fresh light. Ooh, okay, guys. Ooh. Okay, that looks like the exit. Let's have a quick look down this one. I see light at the end of the far one. Okay. Yep, this is a dead end. No corpses. I keep thinking we'll find dead people. I don't need any of this junk. Okay. Exit. Yes. Okay, and what is waiting for us at this exit? Let's get a little bit of food, a little bit of sustenance. We are going to have to make sure we gather up a little bit of food because... yeah. Because I don't have a ton. Send you down a dead end for suspense makes for a better stream. I'm going to leave the hacksaw. Okay. Alright, guys. Welcome to Desolation Point. Stone Church, Lonely Lighthouse. Is this it? Desolation Point. Sounds welcoming, doesn't it? Alright. Okay, well, let's do ourselves a little cheat job, and we're going to have a look at our map here. This is a rope descent right here, and we don't have a rope. So we can't go this way. That would have been a drop down. So we're going to go around the long way. But we'll know we're there. I'm going to huck my flare off the end. Let's go ahead and throw that down there. And we'll go see it later. Okay. I'll do a little sprinting. We don't have to do very much running. Okay, all is well. Let's go ahead and get this thing out. Now, I'm going to tempt fate, guys. I mentioned going to one additional location just for some sightseeing. I think what we'll do is hit up the Stone Church. According to the Nomad Challenge wiki, it says the Stone Church is the hardest location. It says that in the description down there somewhere. If we can survive there, then all we have left is the lighthouse, and the lighthouse is easy. It's a very comfortable location, so I want to go see the Riken. Okay, and now what? I think we go downhill. Either or. Either or. Take the main highway, or take the back roads. Let's take the back roads. Oh, right this time. Okay, Jamie, let's do it. You didn't even know what you were picking, but I'm gonna listen. Screw the back roads. Let's take the main highway. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? But Jamie, loving the music. Yeah, that is Josh Woodward. I support Josh Woodward on Patreon, and I tweeted Josh Woodward tonight in the hopes that he may pop in. I don't know if he's ever seen any of my stuff, but I've used a ton of his music. Big fan. I will start a new server at the end of the month. For Ark. Oh, that's cool. Good stuff, buddy. I should make sure I sort out that link. I feel bad if I've been encouraging people to sign up for G-Portal and none of it is getting registered by them. Alright, so we're looking for a old church. And so far this place looks very peaceful. I only see deer. Now, I know I said we're low on food, guys. Should we try a little hunting if we need to? Am I that tired? Why am I struggling so badly? Let's drink a little water here. Just feeding myself. Shoot the bunny. The bunnies are a little hard to shoot. You're supposed to trap the bunnies or hit them with stones or something like that. But if I see a good buck, if I see a buck or something that we can kill off for meat. I mean, there's one right there. I just don't trust my shooting. I should be able to make this shot, right? God dang it! This site wobbles so much, eh? Oh, it's fine now. I guess you gotta... Oh, there's the lighthouse. That's our last location. There should be a church before we get there. And we got plenty of time to spend here. Don't worry, guys. Oh! Somebody getting another chance at Bambi. Yeah, we'll have another chance. Don't worry. Plenty of opportunities to slaughter the beast. Okay, we're doing well. We got great cold weather protection. Is the church up there, I wonder? Is that a purple car? There's no purple cars in real life. You guys never see those. Cars always have jerky. And sometimes gloves.
Use this.
Sometimes flares. Okay. Where? Where? Alright. So, not that cold out here. Let's see what we can do, guys. This is... We can always come back for more. Let's see how long it tells us this would take. What does that say? Quarter. Oh, we can quarter it. That is new. Okay, so let's say we take it all. We'll use the hunting knife. 40 minutes with the knife. I think that's worth it. We shouldn't even get too cold at the end of this. We'll be very heavy, but we're going to be good for food.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
How are we doing? Very heavy. Okay. Very heavy. Let's, The church is behind me. We're going to head up this trail. Whew, thank you. Thank you for the nice shot. I basically just aimed at my feet. There's the church. You guys see it? Praise Jesus. Ooh. Well, I'm not going to kill the deer now. That would just be gluttony. I've got so much meat on me, I can't barely walk. Yep, wolf burgers. Wolf sausage. I would actually... My opinions have totally changed over the last few years on hunting. I started off as a total liberal, thinking killing animals is bad. But I've come around to thinking about it. If it's an alternative to factory farming, it is a pretty darn ethical way to get your food. I mean, that was a wolf, but in real life, if you're shooting a deer, I mean, that deer lives an amazing life until that moment, and if you do it right, within a second, it's over. And then you're eating the healthiest food and food you caught and provided for yourself, and you know exactly where it came from. And I can now see why this is the hardest location, guys. There's no shelter here. There's nothing. This is a ruin. This is gonna be awful. Okay, well... Dog food. And we'll get cooking on our meat. I'm going to leave that. Take that. Yeah, this is a bad location. Oh, look at this poor soul. Died praying. Hunting knife. Oh gosh, that person took their own life. I betcha. I bet that's what that's supposed to symbolize there. A little bit of wood. A little bit of that. A new sleeping pad. I'm just going to have a quick look around and see what's here, guys. Ooh, that's not bad. Rifle cartridge. Yeah, this is a mess of a place. There's no upstairs. A little med kit. That's not bad. What do we got here? Baseball cap. Take that. And let's get cooking. Let's get ourselves some food. Did I search this already? Yes, I did. A little bit of wood. Okay. Second last location, guys. We're on a home stretch. Fire barrel right over here should provide us everything we need to start a good fire. Let's go with... How am I doing for accelerant? Yeah. You know what? Let's try and light an old-fashioned book fire. It's usually a pretty good way to start a fire. It just takes a little longer. So, Bree, I have to spend 3 days. I have to spend 3 days at each of the locations in the game. And so this one is supposed to be the hardest. And I see why. It's kind of like the Mountaineering hut, except here, I think a wolf could just wander in and eat me if I chose to sleep. So... yeah, we're in some danger. And we still got 25 people watching live. That's great. Thank you, guys. I appreciate the support. Okay, so we don't have a ton of wood. We'll see how cold we get here. Okay, so we're going to cook. And we're good for food for the rest of the game, which is wonderful. The good news for us, guys, is the final location is going to be like a hotel compared to this. I still got some cold coffee. Nice. I drink coffee all day long. What is it? 10:30 p.m. Really shouldn't be drinking coffee still, but... have they finally added official maps to the game? So that's supposed to be a thing. But I don't know how it works. I think you're supposed to... I think... So there's a world map here, right? Region map. So there's something to it. I don't know how it's supposed to work. I don't know how the mapping works, but it is a thing. Maybe you have to have some item. Dang, it hasn't detected me as having stayed in the stone church yet, right? That's definitely where I am. There's gotta be this location. Okay, and let's pick up this. Okay. And so while that fire is going, I'm going to hold on to wood in case we need another fire. I don't want to have to go getting it. And let's get ourselves some water. That should be plenty for the amount of time we have to spend. Another 6 days. That's actually... oh, crap. Crap, I didn't... yeah. Okay, we'll figure that out next fire, guys. What I'm going to do is put down that bedroll. And set. And we're just going to do this and see how cold we get. Feels like 15 Celsius. That can't be right. See that temperature dropping over time. Oh no, it's like very comfortable temperature right now. Okay. Ooh, it's dusk now. Alright. Yeah, I feel like a wolf's just going to wander right in on us, but hopefully this is a safe place to stay. And we'll make sure we eat and drink. And I'll have to boil this water here. I tried making too much. Maybe it uses triangulation or something, but awesome. I played this a lot when it first came out, and relying on bad fan maps is frustrating. So speaking of fan maps, shout out to the creator of these. I think you see the Twitter handle there. It goes by Whiteberry, but it's at Towarda. Toarda. Made all the maps for the Long Dark, and they're all excellent. They're the as fan-made maps go, you get nothing to complain about. Okay, so we should be hydrated and full, and all we gotta do is sleep. So let's try sleeping a few hours and we'll see. It looks like we're gonna stay plenty warm because of our clothing. Hi, Koki. Yes, I'm back. I've been back for about a week, Koki, but I must have missed you. Okay, I'm not even getting cold. This is wonderful, guys. So hopefully the weather holds up on us here. I'm gonna drink a little water. What's new in your world, Koki? Welcome back. And we're going to pass a few hours here in the darkness, and then we'll sleep some more. Got to spend 3 days at each of these locations, so I've mentioned it before, but this particular challenge is a lot of downtime. Hi, Sean. Welcome to the stream, my man. Koki, between work and school, I never make your streams. I feel ya. I remember that. I remember that rotation. Feels like -1 now. Okay, but the sun's gonna come up on us here, so if we need to, we'll start a fire. We'll see if I get cold at the end of this. Nope, we're staying warm, guys. This is excellent. So it made sense for me to leave this location till the end because, check that out. So this adds 2.5 degrees Celsius. This adds 2.5 degrees Celsius. This adds 2. This adds 2. 1.5. 1. Oh wow, I got extra old shirts. Action. Harvest. I think I have a bunch of extra clothing. Maybe we can do some repair jobs. And snow pants. Those look like, those snow pants, if I repair them, they look like they're going to be better than what I have on now. And I bet if I repair these, they'll be better than they're already better than what I have now. So let's go over here. We'll take these and we'll harvest them. It's daytime, so this is another way to spend your time during this Nomad challenge. And then we'll try some repairs. Oh, I got a pair of boots too. I forgot about this. I only took them so we could harvest them for some leather. And then we can do some other repairs. This is wonderful. What am I doing tomorrow? Well, I mentioned there's videos out at 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. And then tomorrow is what, Thursday? So guys, for the first time ever, I'm going to be playing. I've never played before. I'm going to be playing Dungeons and Dragons. I have always wanted the chance to play it. And I'm going to be giving that a try. And so tomorrow, I got the guy who's running the game giving me a little help sorting out a character, which is also new for me. And then Friday night, we're playing. So if I can manage a live stream tomorrow, I will. But I think you guys might get... you're definitely getting 2 videos tomorrow. And I got a bunch of editing to do tomorrow, too. So I don't know if there will also be a live stream. We shall see. Okay, so... let's... I think we can hold off starting that fire. And let's try and do some clothing repairs. This is probably the most exciting way to spend your time. As unexciting as it is. Yeah, I think these snow pants are going to be better than my work pants. Okay, and we need another repair job here, because that only brought us up to 81%. But this will bring us to perfect if I nail it. Nailed it. Okay, so, way better. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and replace those. And we'll turn these crappy old work pants into cloth. And this is just us killing more time, guys. Gotta, like I said, let's check that journal. Okay, yes, good. It's counting our time. We're in the right location. The right location. And I don't know if this is going to be better than my toque, this old wool scarf. We'll see. A toque, by the way, is this. A beanie, I think you call it in a lot of other parts of the world. So let's see if that's better. So you go up to the clothing here, and you go, okay, what's better, this or this? That's a little bit better against the wind, but barely. It's technically worse. Okay, so let's harvest that. even though I just spent time repairing it. Ooh, this is a fun song. Doesn't really suit the long dark. A little bit too funky. Boom, 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 boom. Hey! New sponsor!
Oh, yeah.
You guys don't get to hear that noise very often. Thank you, Koki. I don't have too many sponsors on here. I always suggest folks head to the Patreon, but you can totally back the channel this way too, and you get some totally different rewards, which is wonderful. Okay, so let's feed ourselves. I'm just gonna eat some of this junk food here, guys. I guess I could just be eating the good stuff. Too full to eat. Okay. Okay, so we need to get a new fire started to turn this water. Actually, no, we don't. I can go here. Oh, no! Okay, God, I almost drank bad water. How do I do the... How do I... This stuff. Use. Purifier. Water purification. Okay, that does a liter, and this does a liter. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. And how's my water situation now? Oh. Let's just get rid of this bit here. Drop. And we'll only keep the good water. I think I'm going to skip this song after all. This one's too... I don't like this one either. I mean, it's good. I hope this isn't the exact moment that Josh Woodward tunes in and I'm complaining about his music. Love you, Josh. I just meant it doesn't suit the scenario. This is one called Crazy Glue. It's just... This would be good for a upbeat, fun... But this is too dramatic a scenario right now. For this fun music. Okay. So we'll wait to start a fire tonight. How we doing? A little bit tired. So let's go over here and we'll do the pastime thing. And then as soon as it's dark, we'll try sleeping. We may have to start a fire in the middle of the night. We'll find out. Gonna be pretty tired at the end of this. Let's do another 3 hours of waiting. Guys, give Koki some love for that sponsorship. That's wonderful. Okay, now we're getting tired. And Koki, tell us about yourself. You said you're in school. What you studying? Now let's try and sleep through the night, guys. Hopefully the wolves are gone by the time I wake up. Or hopefully no wolves wander in here overnight. We'll see. It's still gonna be dark as heck, isn't it? Okay, we're not even getting that cold, I tell ya. Let's get another fire going though, just so we feel good about it. And I'm gonna use a little accelerant in this scenario, which helps. As you can tell, it accelerates the whole scenario. Okay. Herbal tea, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's do another 2 liters. 1.5, let's try that. Is that fire still going strong? Seems like it. Look at that big goofy smile on my face when I'm playing this game. You don't really need much in the coffee department. Or herbal teas, but I've been carrying them around the whole time. Still, if this was me in real life, I would love this, a nice hot cup of coffee out here. So maybe it'll give me a little little boost. Okay, and so that's the fire. It's got an hour left. I say sleep for an hour. Not tired enough. Oh, and I'm toasty warm now. Wonderful. Ooh, look at this. Navigation. Maybe I need to do this. No, that's not how it works. I already did that. Okay. Somebody asking about the maps. Okay, eating up. I haven't had to eat this whole can of dog food yet, so we're doing well. Alright, and stream's been going great today. Knock on wood. Alright, check the journal. We are at 1.8 days, so we still got a lot of time to spend here, guys. Not much I can do about it. Let's just go ahead and let a bunch of time go by. But this time tomorrow we'll be almost done. Achievement 50. I think that means I've been alive for 50 days. We'll find out here. Only when I wake up, maybe. Yeah, and am I tired now? Not even. That cup of coffee keeping me up. Let's eat a little bit more of this wolf meat. This is a good call. I know I wanted to hunt a deer, but that wolf, that was a kill of opportunity. Hey, you know what was interesting? Not anybody mentioned after I brought up Dungeons and Dragons. None of you guys are geeks like that. I thought people would be giddy to hear that. It's been recommended to me a dozen times that I've never managed to play a game. And I remember I have this great memory of my friend Dan back in high school. We were all over at his house. We had a sleepover. And we were all geeks, but pretending not to be so that we could actually have friends in high school. But around each other, we geeked out. Just when other people were around, we tried to pretend we weren't. And I remember we all went over to his house, and his mom made us blueberry pancakes. And we were sitting there, and he goes, "Hey guys, you want to play some Dungeons and Dragons?" And we all said, "Shut up, you nerd." And he went, "Aw." And I've regretted it for the rest of my life. Never got a chance to play. If only one guy had the balls to go, "Yes, Dan, let's play Dungeons and Dragons," then everyone else would have gone, "Okay, well, it can't be that bad then." It's not the one super geekiest dude that's saying it. If the second geekiest dude's on board too, then maybe the rest of us can get on board. Not that Dan was. Yeah, Dan was geekier than me. I think I'm the geekiest now. They all have like actual jobs. I just play video games all day, so. Anyway, I'm working on my character. My character is going to be a gnome who rides a dog. Quite excited for it. I didn't think I was going to be that into it, but then once I started working out the idea of like a little fella that rides around on a dog with a saddle and dog armor. I guess that's a thing in Dungeons and Dragons. Okay. I should be using this radial menu more often, I suppose. Fire barrel. I don't have a lot of fuel, but I say we start one more fire here. And I'm just going to get a little more water going. I think this is going to work out all right for us, guys. And then come morning, I think we're... Not come morning. Is it going to be late today? I don't know. We're going to be close to done here. Let's boil that up. It's still 24 of you guys watching live. I think with this game in particular, people are really happy to just sit back and watch and listen to me blather. Is blather a word? Blabber, for sure. Blab? Doesn't matter. Nobody cares. Okay, so I'm not that tired. What we're going to do is eat. Let's get some of this old useless crap from the inventory. Finish off all these chocolate bars and whatnot. Yeah, still no talk from the geeks out there talking about D&D. I figured people would be giddy. I'll shut up about it. Ooh, feels like -7. Okay, we're getting cold. Temperature dropping. And how we doing? Almost sunrise, so should be good. I'm gonna try sleeping a few. It feels like -10. Let's just sleep an hour. I don't want to wake up frozen solid. I think we'll be okay. Still getting cold. Okay. And how we doing? 2.8. Okay, so 0.2 of a day. 5 hours. Something like that. So let's pass time for 2, and we'll try sleeping for 3 at the end of it. Man, my good clothing really comes in handy because it is not warm, but it's keeping me warm. Okay, we'll eat a bit more of this. Wash it down. There's no UFC fans, right? If you're not going to talk about Dungeons and Dragons, you certainly shouldn't be talking about the UFC. Nobody gonna care about that. Ah, location complete. Stone Church, guys. Let's take a look at that journal. 1 location to go. Permadeath is a true possibility. If you die, it's over. Done. You do not get to pick up where you left off. So, we're going to want to make sure we stay alive. We got food. We got water. We're good. Anyway, I am a geek for the UFC. One of the biggest... I have not been this excited since July for a fight card, and then a terrible injury happened this week to one of the main guys. But they managed to save the day and replace him at the last minute with somebody else who's equally fun to watch. But the guy he's fighting is this monster, undefeated Russian. And we were supposed to see this really good American guy fight him. Well, they're both American, but now we have a Hawaiian guy that's stepping in from a smaller weight class on a crazy win streak to take on the undefeated Russian. It's going to be a very fun weekend. That's Saturday. Yeah, I didn't think that would get you guys talking either. Okay, so keep your eyes open for wolves. That is our final location. I would like to go there, but maybe we make that sightseeing trip now, before we go there. Actually, let's go there and drop some stuff off. Oh! Look at this. Look at this. Frozen. Nothing to harvest. Okay. Good. Good. Okay! It's happening again, guys. As soon as I put my sights up, he charges, so... Don't come from the side. You mother effer. Take that! In your face! Okay. How am I doing for food? I say we leave him here to rot. Screw you. I don't think we need all that meat. I was looking, guys. I was looking. See this? I was like, oh, what are those footprints? Oh, those look like wolf footprints. And then all I heard was, woof, woof. Is that a pretty good wolf noise? Gosh, that was a good scare. I think I should just settle in and enjoy the quiet chat. The wolf attack didn't even get you guys talking. Sit back and enjoy. Be quiet. Watch. I'll be quiet, too. I won't be quiet, but I'll stop trying to get your attention. Okay, so we're crossing this bridge. I wish I had my K camera. I wish that was a thing, so I could show you this from a distance. Man, that looks cool, doesn't it? Like, look up there. That's wild. I knew I was looking at wolf footprints back there. Jeez. Okay, so this is the location where we finished Season 2. Season 1, I died trying to make my way here. I didn't even make it halfway through Season 1, really. But Season 2 came here, kicked complete butt, finished the challenge, firing a torch, a thing off right at this Canadian flag. So I say we come here, we drop our stuff. Maybe from up here we can see the Riken. Yes, we can. Okay, so that's the thing I want to go sightseeing at. I want to go out to that boat out there. So I think that'll be fun. And it's going to extend the challenge a little bit, just to have a little look around here. But there's a dead person down there. How do I get down there? No, not this way. I don't know how you get down there. Okay. Well, we'll try it on our way out. Okay, so final location, and I told you, compared to the last one, this is a fricked up hotel. It's lovely to stay here in the Lonely Lighthouse. I really wanted to finish the challenge here. I think it's one of the best looking locations in the game. And it's a sentimental one for me because after failing at Hopeless Rescue Season 1, completing it in Season 2, I was giddy. I was so happy. Links for all of those down in the description. Nah, we're gonna leave those. Gonna leave that lantern too. We'll worry about it when we're back here if we need a lantern. And then we'll find a spot to empty some gear. Okay, lots of wood. Rifle cleaning kit. We don't really need that. Book. Ooh, a little cabinet down here. Ooh, a little pair of old boots. Alright! Hey, Sarah.
Less than 3.
That wasn't right. Are you serious? Thank you so much. I thought that said 5. Sarah, that is amazing. Thank you so much. Makes the whole live stream worth it, I tell you. Not that it wasn't anyway, but, guys, give Sarah some love. That was a $50 super chat. Are you joking? I hope you're having an amazing month, Sarah. I hope you don't notice that. I certainly will. I will absolutely notice that. Thank you. You took my breath away there. Whoa, stop it. What am I doing? Wowzers. I'm not usually speechless. I was having this conversation. You guys know Alexis Arcade? I'm sure you do. I was having this conversation with her, and she said anytime she gets a donation of any kind like that, why? Hey, maybe you guys are chatting and I'm not seeing it. Yes, okay, I've been missing your chats. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy crap, I got a lot of catching up to do. Okay, I'll catch up on you. We got a lot of time to kill. Holy crap, I missed a lot. I thought you guys were just really quiet. I was like, I can't believe this isn't getting them to talk. People in this chat have told me to play D&D before. And I'm like, and nobody cares that I'm finally doing it? We're just gonna do a little loot job, and then I'm gonna spend some time reading up on everything I missed. I can't believe that. Oh my gosh. I was like, what is wrong with this? How come nobody's talking? 28 people live. Okay, I got a lot of catching up to do. I'll see what Sarah said when she sent her message. I don't know if it was anything. Something about 3. We're gonna leave that. But how about this location, guys, compared to the last one? Picturesque, right? I'm actually turning down everything now. Let's get up to the top of this thing, guys. I don't think my time counts unless I'm actually in here. So I'll stay right here while we're reading. Oh, and you know what? Let's go down to the bed. I'll find some storage down on the main floor, and then we'll come up. We'll take a peek at the Riken. Here's the bed. Okay, so let's go here. And let's do a little pastime. I think I can do that. And, okay. Koki, whoops. Okay. Koki, did you shave your head? No, but I cut my own hair. So, it's still long on top. I could faux hawk it up for you. And then I trim the sides nice and short. But did it myself. Second haircut I did myself. First one was very sloppy. This one worked out great. Where do you live? I live outside Toronto. And that's right, Koki. I like this song. It's relaxing. Hey, Disorderly. You probably said hi half an hour ago. I'm finally catching up on chat. Wayne saying hi to Disorderly. Koki is studying business, but I'm probably going to stop and go into something medical. Well, do something you love, Koki. That's all I can say. We're moving into a future where people are going to get to do something they really, really care about. and I hope that's something that you do. Disorderly's been busy on the Pixark server. Absolutely. I saw your work in progress house. Hello to Meister Master. Gentle Chaos. I just researched the map, UTC. You have to use charcoal to write in it. That's cool. Valkyrie. I haven't played D&D since high school, but I did watch Critical Role and enjoy experiencing that way. Yep, and I've listened to podcasts where they play it. Jamie loves D&D. Franoki. Hello, UTC and everyone in chat. 5 a.m. here, but I couldn't miss stepping by. How are you? I am wonderful. Jamie's fallen asleep. This game will do that too, especially this challenge. I don't take it personally. Koki, you should stream some Town of Salem. That would be fun. I think that's something you'd do with a group of people, right? Jack is back, and I'm still surviving. Yeah, we're in the final location. Maester Master, I'm too young to know what D&D is. Oh, come on, it's still a thing. I tried to play D&D with some friends, but they were too cool for that. Too cool means no imagination. I was too cool for Noki. I was too cool, and I've regretted it for years. What would I have been? I would have been 16. Half my life ago, I turned down a game of D&D, and it still never happened. This Friday, finally. Okay, never seen anybody play. Jack mentioning Conor McGregor. Yeah, the two guys that are fighting are two guys Connor's probably... Two guys I would love to see him fight. For those that are interested in the TV show, Community has some neat episodes. Oh, yes, it does, Franoki. Those are my favorite episodes. Fat Neil. Do you remember Fat Neil? Yeah, if you're into D&D, those are the perfect... Watch Community. I think it's around middle of season 4, something like that. I made Sarah's dog bark. Meister Master. I missed so much chat, guys. Yeah, Franoki saying we are not quiet. I'm at work. I usually just talk and listen. Sorry, UTC, I'm engrossed in the game. Buzzing for lava, haha. And then Sarah said, oh, yeah, said less than 3. What that was is a little heart. A little one of these and then a little number 3. Thank you, Sarah. That is the most generous super chat I have ever received. You got a record, and I hope you hold it for a long time because those kind of things make me uncomfortable. Lots of hype. Okay, and let me go down here. God, I missed a lot of chat. I love you guys. You people are quiet. Yeah, it wasn't updating for me. Okay, I've caught up. Yes, UTC loves Community. Just Neil is fine. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, no, those episodes are great. I love them. We got 31 people watching live. Is that right? Let's update this little counter over on the screen. Because it's saying 23. That is a gross understatement. Give me this. How do I do it? Yeah? Yeah. New viewer count? 28. Dang it! I missed the 30. Okay. And if I alt-tab out of this game, nothing happens. So you guys were looking at a totally blank screen while I finally got up on your chat. Okay. Okay, so it's the middle of the night. I'm thirsty. I'm finally tired because I was just passing time there, and we're a little bit hungry. So... should we bother eating this? You think I'm too good for dog food, even this late in the game when I have some delicious, fresh-cooked wolf meat? Then you've never seen me play. Meister Master, this is the Nomad Challenge, good sir. I wrote a little bit about it in the description, but if you go ahead and have a look here, you have to spend 3 days each at 15 locations. Camp Office, Trapper's Cabin, Forestry Lookout, those are all Mystery Lake. The Upper Dam, Lower Dam is how you travel from Mystery Lake to Pleasant Valley. In Pleasant Valley, we hit up the barn, we hit up the radio control hut, we hit up Skeeter's Ridge, and eventually we came back to hit up the rural store. But after doing those 3, I went and did the Mountaineer's hut. You guys can see I spent the most time there, 3.6 days. That is because it was a blizzard, and I had to wait it out. Then we hit back to Pleasant Valley, took care of the rural store. Abandoned Lookout, was that also? No. Then we went to Coastal Highway, did Abandoned Lookout, did the Quonset Garage, and that's where we started the stream today. Crumbling Highway took care of business. I can't remember when we did Cinder Hills Coal Mine. In between Pleasant Valley and Coastal Highway, I think. And then finally, we just finished the Stone Church, 3 out of 3 days, and right now we're 0.4 out of 3 at the Lonely Lighthouse. And it is our final location, but I'm not just going to stay here. We're going to go on a sightseeing adventure when the sun comes up tomorrow. Which we are just going to be ready, totally ready for by the time it hits. I shouldn't have done that. That's fine. We're near the end of the challenge. Nothing left to complain about. Wash it down like this. We're going to drop a bunch of this gear, so we're a little bit light, and we're going to set out on an expedition to visit the Riken. A crazy, creepy old ship frozen in the middle of the lake. Sarah says, I hope I don't hold the record. Jack says, you will hold it. 31 people watching live. Just about to hit the 2-hour mark, 1 hour 59, and we're coming to the completion of this challenge and this season, and probably the last time I play The Long Dark until the weather gets cold again. It's April. I remember the Mountaineer's hut. Yeah, it was just like that church, Sarah, where it was, you're not really protected. You don't, like, go in and you get a loading screen and you're in a new location. You just open the door, go in, close the door, and you look up and there's this hole in the roof. Blizzard's blowing by. You got this whole fireplace. It's a stressful spot. We're going to pass an hour. I might sleep for another hour here. We'll see how light it is. Yeah. Let's wash this down. And we got a lot of... Do we have a lot of crap in the inventory here? Okay. Let's try 1 hour of sleep. And then we're going to empty some inventory down on the main floor. And let's go on that expedition. And hopefully not die. If we die, then that's the end of the season too. Because I'm not going to go do another 5 episodes repeating the same stuff. Sleep, pastime, sleep, pastime. It gets a little repetitive, this challenge. Then there's only one challenge left. And it's called Whiteout. And I don't know if I ever want to do it. We'll see. Let's just do this for your benefit. Okay, so we're gonna find a little storage down here, and okay, let's take a look at what's in the inventory. Yeah, we got a bunch of extra junk. Okay, so we'll worry about that when we get back here. We probably don't need to ever worry about this stuff. Okay, so store the books, store the matches. Store all of this newsprint, except for maybe like 4 of them. You never know, just to be safe. God, one of those has 70 matches in it. We'll never need all of these. This is how your inventory. It's like every time you see matches, you take them, and then look what happens. My cousin just subscribed yesterday. He would love a shout. I imagine it's Sean Rowe. I'm not usually the type to give your shoutouts, but there you go. Hi, Sean. Or Sinan, if that's your name. Sanan. I imagine that was a typo. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this old parka away. What else is extra? These boots. I'm wearing everything else, I think. Yes, I am. Okay. And then we'll go down to this, and I'll store, definitely store all this herbal tea. And we could probably leave the meat here. We'll come back for this. We got candy bars and crackers if we were to get hungry. Take all that. Take all that. Okay. Ooh, I'm carrying an extra one of those. Wow, this container holds a lot of stuff too. And I'm carrying an extra knife. Carrying a crappy old rifle cleaning kit. What is the point of all of this junk? I still haven't gotten my weight to a sensible level. Let's go down here. That cloth probably isn't helping. Transfer all. Cured leather. I'll keep the bandages. Jeez. I don't know what's weighing so much, guys. I really don't. I know what we can leave. We can probably leave... You know what? We're not going to sleep out there, right? So you can take that. I hope we're not going to sleep out there. Put a bunch of this stuff away. I'll keep a little bit. You never know when you're going to need it, but... And I guess you can have my lantern, too. And that brings me underweight. Okay. So you guys ready for an adventure? All we have to do to win the game is stay here for another 2.3 days. But I am not that kind of a man. I'm ready to take you on an adventure. Okay, Desolation Point. Oh, Canada. Sunrise. Okay, oh, and you know what? We never went to the top. Not that it makes a difference. Let's go to the top and we'll sleep for an hour and we'll see if we can make the fog go away so that we can actually see where we're going. because I don't, you know, this would be the way to get me killed, right? Okay, past time. I think this coffee's finally empty. Yep. Okay. I think the fog is cleared. Let's have a look up at the top. We never made it to the very top. This is how I finished the challenge that first season. We already searched all these, right? Yeah. Okay, and somewhere up here is a ladder. This. Alright, Jack, we will see you tomorrow, my man. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, so here we are, and that's where I want to go. This spot. Right out here. I've never been there, and it's a very cool looking location. It's made for a lot of thumbnails on YouTube. So let's head there. We managed to wait out the fog. And we got a nice little song for the moment, I think. Somehow I still have 15 flares. It's like they just never... I guess I keep finding them as quick as I can use them. Got so much wood here, it's silly. You can break down, as you play this game, guys, you can break down the table, the shelves, the chairs, so you could stay in this place, not just for 3 days. I could probably live in this place for a month if I had to. Oh, are you guys talking about Rocket League? Ooh, baby. I have 1 platinum rank. I'm platinum in triples. And right now I'm struggling in the other triples. 3 versus 3 version. One version I'm a silver, one version I'm a platinum. It doesn't make any sense. The version with all the PlayStation people, I can only get to silver. I don't know why. I feel like the competition's better in the one where I'm at platinum. But I'm playing the same game. I got the same skills. I love Rocket League, guys. It is my go-to. It is the one game I play and don't share on the channel. Can't imagine UTC playing a competitive game. It brings out a different side of me for sure. What It's pretty much just Rocket League. I've played it on the channel a few times, actually. Who was saying that? Frenoki. If you guys want, I can find you the links. I did a little season of Rocket League around March last year, and I got a team together. We were called the Ball Touchers. It was me and Alexis Arcade and a Raleigh, and we had a few people sub in and out a few times, but only managed 3, 4, 5 episodes, something like that. But for me, it was very fun. I truly enjoyed it. But yeah, it brings out a different side of me. I get a little in your face. Take that, fool. That's kind of my... I get worked up by Rocket League. And by the way, Sarah's super chat. I gotta... Like, I'm gonna have to stream for an hour for that thing to finally fade away. I think the more you give, the longer that thing stays up. And it's... Jeez Louise. I can't stream until your super chat thing fades away. So I can't stop streaming until your thing fades away, Sarah. So we need this extra expedition. You're a true sweetheart. Let's find this thing, guys. Let's find our way. Now that looks like thin ice. And how did it get foggy again? If I fall through the ice, God, that would be awful. Let's stick to the shore until we see this thing. Because there's no coming back from falling through the ice, I don't think. Maybe you get a second chance? Little bits of wood here if we were to run into some serious trouble. Yeah, I'll tell you where that name comes from. If you play Rocket League and you're good, they'll say, oh, 3 goals. Or they'll go, 2 assists. Playmaker. Or you get to the end of the game and the only thing you've contributed is touching the ball. So we finished our first game and it was like, UTC, 3 goals. Arali, 1 assist. Alexis, 52 ball touches. It's like, how is that a stat? And so we came up with the name. We called ourselves the Ball Touchers. But I picked 2 people I love and really wanted to hang out with, but I also picked so I also picked 2 people that really didn't care for Rocket League. We got a couple games in and they both went, I love you, UTC, but this is not for me. So So yeah, maybe I'll reunite the ball touchers for a different game. But I don't think I'm getting Alexis or a rally back. Laggy. Oh, you know what? I did see that. About a minute ago, we had a little bit of lag. Let me see how we're doing here. It seems to be going strong right now, so that seemed to be temporary. There's a whole packing plant thing out there, guys. So here's the Riken. Here's the Riken. This is cool. Planks. What is this? Okay, so I can chop those up and get wood off them. Let's do a little circle job around this thing. I see an entrance there in the hull. But let's take a look at this monstrosity. How cool is that? Oh no, I don't need to, Sarah. We got time. We got time. I wanted to plan this expedition anyway. I didn't want to just like go to that lighthouse and have it be over. Oh, look at the harpoon gun on the front. I've seen this in people's pictures. I've just never made my way out here on my own. It's always been a little too far out of the way for me. Desolation Point is kind of the end of the road. If you guys have a look at let me do this. If you guys have a look at the maps. This map is not up to date because it doesn't have the new regions. But basically we started here, Timberwolf Mountain, Mystery Lake, went to Pleasant Valley, went to the one location in Timberwolf Mountain on this lake, came back and got our last location right here. Then we cut through the abandoned mine to the coastal highway, did that garage right here. That's where we started today. Came down and did this little connector, the highway. And now we're out at Desolation Point, and you can see it's kind of the end of the road. So I've never really come past the lighthouse, which is all I've ever needed to come to complete a challenge. So, back in the game. Alright, let us see what is inside this thing. Oh. Can you not get in? Oh, okay, it's taking me in. Oh, it's a whole separate look. Oh, wow. Nice. Okay, you have discovered the Riken.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I'm gonna leave that. Look at this old whaler. Left us nothing good. Bunch of tanks in here. Are these for like whale oil? Or just like oil? I don't know how it's supposed to work. These crates you can break, and sometimes you get stuff out of them, but you get a ton of wood, and it takes half an hour or so. And we're not really looking for loot at this point in the game. Okay, we gotta get up there. I mean, we're still looking for loot. It's hard not to look for loot. But I'm not gonna take newspapers and stuff that we have 200 of back home. I hope we can get up on the deck. I think that's how it works. Another lantern. Broken down old locker. This is a very cool location, guys. I got a couple of doors, a couple of different places I can look. I guess we'll... So that does take me up. The whole thing's crooked and cockeyed. Ooh, check that out. Okay, so this is looking into the hull. This is like one of the... What's the show? The crab show? Where they hunt crabs. God, why can't I remember it? Not Life Below Zero. Something about... It's a Discovery Channel show, very famous. People on crab boats. I can't remember what it's called. I remember the first time I saw a friend of mine watching that, I was like, huh, watching this? And he's like, yeah, it's really good. I was like, no, come on. And then you watch it for a little while and you totally get hooked in like any reality TV show. Someone will help me out. Predator saying, I love watching gameplay of Long Dark. Yeah, I did for a long time too. It was one of the... Basically, I started on YouTube watching people play Minecraft, right? That was pretty much the only thing. I'm sure you guys had just one game you watched Let's Plays of at the very beginning, right? When you discovered Let's Plays. Ooh, check that out. And so for me, that was Minecraft. And then one of my Minecraft guys played The Long Dark, and he only did one video. He did like a first look at The Long Dark. And I was like, okay, well, here's this game. But I'm not going to be playing it on the channel because I don't think it's good, you know, I don't think I want to get into a whole season of it. And I was like, oh, what? And so I had to go on YouTube and just start searching. So this is really like the second game ever that I... Okay, so we got old socks, we got a book. I don't need any of this stuff, guys. We're really just sightseeing at this point. But yeah, this was really the second game I watched on YouTube, I think. Okay. We'll get some old cloth here. Ooh, this is gonna let me out on the deck. Condensed milk, I'll take that. Dog food, screw it. We've eaten enough dog food today. Alaskan crab fishers. Did someone say the name of it? Deadliest catch. Thank you. Meister Master got there first. But thank you, Disorderly. Sarah's app crashed. That's alright. I ain't quit yet, Sarah. Looks like there's still about 12% left of your super chat up there, so until I'm... Oh, check that harpoon gun out. Alright, guys. Oh, we got a little thing we can look at up top. This looks like it's some kind of fishing boat. So that lets me in. Get this thing. And I got a little staircase. Takes me up to the bridge. I was going to call it a cockpit. Make myself look totally like a doofus. Yeah, that is cool. This is one of the cooler locations in the whole game. But I think we've done it, guys. I think we're ready to go back to the lighthouse. Can I just hop off over here? No, I gotta go back through the ship, don't I? It looks like it. Is there a way off? Can I just walk off the side of it? Yep. Oh, beautiful. Okay, let's do this thing. I'm gonna fall through the ice and die. Hey, UTC and community. Long-time subscriber. First-time commenter. I love all of your videos. I usually just watch on my phone, so I don't comment. But I would just love to join the community. Step 1, Chase, is Discord. You don't have to do anything more than that. Discord's free, and there's something like 900 geeks in there. A couple hundred of them are also patrons, but the majority of the people in there are not patrons. So step 1 for joining the community is hop in Discord. Link for that is in the description. And that's Chase. Thank you, my friend. This song, not doing it for me. Here we go, guys. Home stretch. Stream almost over. Challenge almost over. Season of Long Dark almost over. All I have to do is make it to that lighthouse, get inside, and not die. I think I can manage it. And look at this picturesque snowfall. The last snowfall of the year. This game came out in 2015, Predator. 14? No, it can't be the second game I watched. When did it come out? Did it come out in 2013? That can't be right. Anyway, I started my channel at the very end of 2014. Hey, Jeff! Sorry if you've been chatting and I didn't notice you earlier, but hello. Jeff, I was talking about that last season of Building Evolved I did, where we were working on the swamp area, and how fun it would be to get that series going again. It was always my favorite. Jeff did a bunch of cool stuff that season. He was one of the folks on that creative building Patreon server, and built a bunch of cool stuff around the place. Since 2014, but came out of early access. That sounds right. So 2014, I started my channel December 26th, 2014, and my first video was March 12th, 2015. I think I got those dates right. So by the end of 2014, I must have spent a long time watching only Minecraft, because I feel like I started watching Minecraft. All right! Thank you, Koki.
What are you gonna stream next?
You know what? That's interesting. I think we'll probably settle into some Ark and Pixark for the next couple weeks before any other games make it into the rotation. And Jeff, by the way, guys, also did Winterfell. If you ever saw that. That was probably one of the last episodes of Building Evolved there was. Maybe the last one. But when I finished that series, I thought I would be doing all my stuff in survival, doing a bunch of survival building. And I did for a long time with Dynamic D backing me, but these days I just don't get enough time, and we have 4 interconnected servers, all with the same mod. As you guys know, I've shown off the series before. Let's start a big fire, guys. Let's finish this thing off. Let's start a fire that will last until the challenge is over. Is that possible? I think so. We're gonna put so much wood on this fire, it's stupid. Okay, so let's take a look. We have to spend... It's not going to be possible. I have to spend 2.2 days here. So what do I have to get on that fire? 50 hours? I don't think there's enough wood in the building. But this is a way to pass time too if you're bored. I'm just going to rip all the furniture out of this dump and we're going to light the biggest fire the North has ever seen, to quote Mance Raider. Okay, 6 hours. Only 45 more to go. What else is destructible here? Yeah, I don't think there's enough wood in the place. Whatever, we'll start a mega fire. I can break down this shelf. I can break down this shelf. Alright, Meister Master, thank you very much, my friend. Have a wonderful night. I wasn't sure anyone would tune in tonight, guys, and you did. I love you. Please stream or post something tomorrow. We got 2 videos out tomorrow, my friend.
Too heavy.
Okay, let's go back downstairs. 2 videos out tomorrow, my friend. And then this stream replay will come up. We'll see. You should stream some Rocket League. I have done it in the past, and not a whole lot of folks ever watched, but... Cannot add any more fuel to this fire right now? It maxes out at 12 hours. Okay, lessons learned, guys. I've never started a fire. The biggest fire the North has ever seen. I've never done that before. But we'll break down all the junk in this whole place, and we'll turn it all into wood, firewood. So that means break you down. This game... did this game come to console? PlayStation, maybe? You tell me, guys.
I need to drop something.
Jesse, I love the evening weekday streams. Yeah, I never used to do these. I really enjoy them. And for this, that last run of the Long Dark I finished, I was a little high on the Long Dark because I looked and I was like, holy crap, you know, a lot of views on that last episode, or on that first episode. No, what? I'm not. Okay, let's do this.
Surrounded by snow, nothing to drink.
Okay. Oh, am I thirsty? Stop whining. Yeah, my Rocket League tends to be something I do just by myself. But I could always get it going. It'd be fun to play with folks someday. I'm pretty sure that can of milk would make me sick, so I'm just going to drop. We can eat this. I gotta get that old wolf meat out, I guess. My character's getting hungry. I don't think there was anything else left. I guess I've kind of ruined the ambiance of this place by breaking down all the furniture. But what are you gonna do? Anything left up top? There might be. Might be some skids up here. Nope, nothing. We broke it all down, guys. This is all the wood there is in the world. Alright. I think there's a silly amount of time left on that fire still, so let's just go ahead and see if we can sleep, because the game wants us to. I don't think we're going to get to sleep for this long. Hopefully the fire's still going. Okay. I'm off to bed. Stream more, nerd. Okay, Koki. Have a wonderful night, and thank you. Thank you for becoming a stream sponsor. Okay, I think our fire went out down there. That's alright, we'll light another one. Clearly you can't light 48-hour fires no matter how much you want to, so... Alright, let's get another one roaring.
That should help warm things up.
So the crazy thing with these fires is how much they actually make the temperature go up. It's gonna be like it's gonna be like murderously hot in here when this is over. Feels like, yeah, 48, 49 Celsius. Like, these are desert temperatures when you get a fire going that big. Got so into the stream that I accidentally let my phone die. Oh, Brie, I love you. You're too kind. It's 61 Celsius. Let's do a little quick math there for all of you Fahrenheit people. Oh, no, wait. Hey, Google. What's 61 Celsius in Fahrenheit? 148.1 degrees Fahrenheit. The game should not let you build fires that hot. That's ridiculous. And I'm wearing all these winter coats and stuff too. That's insane. Alright guys, we just have to finish this off. I gotta spend another day and a half here at the Lonely Lighthouse. So we will... I guess I gotta get that wolf meat out from downstairs. Somewhere right here. I'll take this pork and beans too. And we should probably get some extra water going while we're here. That's gotta be plenty for the last day and a half, don't you think? Oh, I have so much water already, guys. You do not need 4 liters of water for a day and a half. Maybe if it's 148 point whatever the hell Celsius Fahrenheit it is in here. But you know what we can do? I always forget about this. Let's go ahead and do this. Torch. It takes a little time off the fire when you take a torch, but it works. Okay. And let's just go right here. And we are not... Okay. This song is not doing it for me. I think this next one has good moments and bad moments as well. Jeff, off to bed. Oh my gosh, guys. I've waited too long. We're so close to completing the challenge. Everybody's ready for bed. That's alright. Let's do this thing, guys. I'm going to pass a few hours, and then we're going to sleep for a few more. And when it's over, it's over. I think the whole thing's just going to finish. I'm going to get an achievement, and we will be done, guys. I think it's still 60 degrees in here. Yep, feels like 61 Celsius. That's insane. Yeah, have a wonderful night, Jeff. Good night, Koki. I gotta check this journal, guys. How close are we to the end? Oh, this feels good to complete a challenge if I make it. And I'm gonna make it. I mean, there's no screwing it up at this point. You'd have to be a damn fool. I think I'm a lot better at this game than when we started. I wonder how easy some of the early challenges would be. Wayne, definitely an awesome stream. I'll stay here till the end. I'll tell you, awesome stream. I mean, I haven't had a super chat like Sarah's ever, so 0.8 of a day. So we still got time. And 25 of you guys watching, we're kicking at the 2.5 hour mark. I don't think there have been too many in this run that have been a heck of a lot longer than that. How long have we done usually with Long Dark Bear? What did we do? We did an hour 45, 245. And gosh, how long ago did I start this damn season? And then 343. Okay, so second longest one. The first one was huge. I must have missed an episode in there. Oh. 245. Oh, and then 246. Okay, so yeah, we're doing good. The last one was about this long. Jamie going nowhere, not till the end. You guys are the best. I'm yeah, truly blessed. I don't use that expression very much. It's a little overused, but for what it means, I mean, life is good. And I'll tell you guys, the last Long Dark thing I did was right before I ended up getting depressed for a good 10 days. And this one's coming out of it. But I'll tell you, the thing about depression that's not always obvious when you're in the middle of it is it's there to tell you that something's out of balance in your life. You're not going to get depressed if you've worked everything out. And sometimes it's obvious why. Other times it's not obvious why. But for me, after spending all that time not doing something I love, I realized it's got nothing to do with this that I'm getting depressed. It's like, oh, there's other things missing. Maybe you need more of a social life. Maybe you need to be more active physically. It's like that thing that's there, that depression that feels awful, that feels like it's a disease or a weight on your shoulders, whatever it is. It's not just a terrible thing. 54 days, guys. I thought it might take us 60 or 70. We're so close to the end. But it's there it's sending you a signal. To say, hey, you got to change something in what you do. You have to shake up your life a little bit, one way or the other, and find your way through it to the other side. And I think coming out of that I didn't realize the last time we streamed The Long Dark, and this should finish it off for us here, guys. I've come very close. Coming out of it, I have some new perspectives. Location complete, Lonely Lighthouse. Nomad challenge. Perfect timing on that song, guys, as it fades down to a much more chill sound. Nomad challenge, 54 days, 8 hours, and 2 minutes, guys. That does it for Season 4 of The Long Dark. Links in the description for every season we have ever done. And what's our good outro song? Is it this one? I think this was the outro song. Yeah, or this one? Yeah, this. You know what? I can't even remember. Let's go with this one. And it's 4 minutes long, so let's roll out to here. Yeah, that's just perfect. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It has been a very fun stream. New stream sponsors, very generous super chat, and I managed to make it to the end of Sarah's. A lot of you guys were here for the whole stream, so thank you. If you're watching the stream replay and you want more, links are in the description for Season 1 of The Long Dark. I go on the Desolation Challenge and race against my friend. It doesn't end well for me, spoiler alert. Season 2, I make up for the failures of Season 1, and I complete the Hopeless Rescue Challenge. I might have called it the wrong thing here in a second. Did I call it the Desolation Challenge? Okay, let's start over. If you were watching, and this can pop up on your screen right now, Season 1, Hopeless Rescue. Season 2, Hopeless Rescue again. Season 3, the Old Bear Challenge. And then the last one, click on the Patreon logo. That's probably the single best way to support me and my channel and all of this stuff. And if you really enjoy these weekend live streams, just pop in, tune in, say hi. Weekend, weeknight live streams. Either way, that stuff's popping up on your screen right now, guys, if you're watching the replay. I love you. Thank you for watching. And if you do need more links for every single episode, every bit of detail, everything's in the description. For those of you watching live, I love you. Thank you. Been an incredible stream, 2.5 hours. I'm ready for a break. And if there is a Season 5 of The Long Dark, it'll be this winter, and I'll have to figure out. Maybe we'll do the Whiteout Challenge. Either way, we'll figure that out when the time comes, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm UTC, and I will see you next time.